go with hydro only. People know that's how I get most stoned. Living in the shit with just another hit.
Get a relic, throw it down if you wanna take a puff. Get a relic with that lime green, not the fucking bump. Get a relic down the road up in 3 minutes flat. Get a relic, it's always better if it is super fat. Get a relic, 2 swisher boxes gone in a day. Get a relic, chiefin' blunts like there's no other way. Get a relic, how many hits till I get notified? Get a relic, no weak cause it frees your mind. Get a relic, up the blunt, then I pull up on the reaper. Every hit of weed makes the air even sweeter. You never catch me off in a white beater. More like they beat up Reeboks in a cheap ass pizzeria. I'm not spitting this to inflate my ego, but I be rolling blunts and having niggas say whoa. Looking like it's damn near straight up at the pack. They grab it. Never wanna give it back.
You can't handle this. I'll treat you like some cannabis. Light you up, put you out, then throw you on my metal, bitch. Save you for later, then I'll rip you open. Put you into my bowl and then I start to smoke it. Round here we blow trees.
It's your boy.
I'm trapped in a hot
It's
box
your
and
boy,
never
Stoned
wanna leave.
Chakra.
My
I'm
brain's
back.
all mush from the lavender kush.
Back with another wonderful episode of Getting High with Stoned Chakra. It's me. It's me, it's me, it's me.
How many hits till I get notified? Get a relic, no weak cause it frees your mind. Get a relic.
So you finally back.
Yeah.
Took you long enough, motherfucker.
Hey, man, sorry. I got the originals. I got a Swisher.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Alright, it's time to smoke, nigga. What you trying to get on?
I don't know that Cali. You got the Cali. That's up.
You know how Stoned Chakra do.
Mango.
I'm just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Let's see, what do I got? I do have news. News and updates. Alright, so from now on, whenever you're getting yourself an item procured from me, from your boy, from Stoned Chakra, it's going to be coming in one of these. What's this you say? This is a mailer. A Stoned Chakra mailer. So that you know what's coming. So yeah, guys. All orders will be fulfilled with these Stoned Chakra mailers. For all your Stoned Chakra needs. Yeah. That's something cool and interesting and new. Alright, let's go to the multi-stream chats, you know. Can't be missing out on any chats. Another update with Stoned Chakra. It shouldn't really be an update, but I got a new hard drive. So now I have 3 different hard drives. I got the original hard drive from my first MacBook that I took out and replaced with an SSD before I eventually replaced the entire laptop. I have a terabyte external that I bought specifically for transferring the data from my old MacBook to the new one, because I had a boot camp partition that wouldn't have uploaded to the cloud, and that's the reason. And the third hard drive I just got, and it is a terabyte SSD, and I fucking love it. I'll bring it up on the smoke cam. Here on the smoke cam, you see, it's called Rav Power. Very small, very lightweight, full terabyte SSD, and it's super fast. I freaking love it. It's available on. I don't have a link in the description because I'm not affiliated. Look for that shit yourself. It's called Rav Power if you want a dope SSD. So far, what I've been using it for is game storage. If you've been paying attention to the channel at all, you might have seen me on there last night doing a few tests. Oh my god, why am I dropping so hard right now? Fuck it, let me quit Safari. See if that helps. But what I've been using is to store games, because my Windows partition on my MacBook is only like, I think like 300 something gigs. So it's not much room. Like, these games are big as fuck now. It's really been that long since I had gamed. Like, the only game that I knew for a fact was big as fuck was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm like, alright, I'll at least leave like 30-40 gigs for that for sure. I think it's like 40 gigs. But I didn't realize how big games had gotten now. Like, that Shadow of Mordor game was like over 100 gigs. Grand Theft Auto 5 is like 95 gigs. It's wild. It's super wild. I'm sure Destiny's like over 100 gigs. Destiny 2 is over 100 gigs once you like include all the DLCs and shit. But just the base game, it seems to be like 50 something gigs. So that's pretty cool. And what? I think Jedi Fallen Order is like 50-60 gigs. And then Battlefront 2 is like 100 gigs. But I put all of those games on here, and I'm able to play them directly from the SSD via USB-C. It is awesome. I fucking love it. But the crazy thing that I was not expecting was that I was able to game pretty decently and stream at the same time from the same machine. If you were able to catch some of that, like I gamed for at least a half hour straight in an online session while streaming, and it actually went well. There was no fucking drop frames. Like, I'm dropping more frames now than I was dropping when I was playing Battlefront 2 and streaming it last night. Craziness. Back to the fucking matter at hand. RAV power, SSD, fucking dope. Definitely get it if you're in the market for a small, portable, fast SSD. Whatever dropped. Oh, I just dropped the remote for the lights. Got it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our shit ready, guys. We've got a packed bolio. We've got a dab rig that's fully charged. And we've got some delicious gelato batter. Go ahead and get a pliable. Look at that. Yeah, that's a good amount right there. Put that in there like that. Boom. Wipe the excess on the container there. Grab that bolio. I've been really trying to remember to blow it up and out. You know, like, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm fully aware that smoke, vape, whatever, in an enclosed space is not good for electronics. It's So I do what I can even when it's cold, you know. I crack a window. I try to remember not to blow it like directly at my shit. The most I try to blow it is like directly at this camera, because it's like, you know. And I'm pretty directional with it, but at the same time, you can't really aim it. So sometimes you'll see me like do the wave, trying to wave it away from my shit. Like, it's like, what am I trying to prove? Like, you know I'm smoking. Do I really have to? It's not like I'm faking it. What the fuck am I doing? You saw that, so what makes me think that you won't understand that if I blow it straight up, that you won't understand what's happening? I don't know. I like the visual aesthetic of seeing lots of smoke. Pretty much. Oh, man. I thought that I had used the last of my double-sided tape on shipping something. It was actually stuck to the underside of my tray of treats. Alright. But, to be fair, it's really not a lot. So I'm gonna have to get some more anyway. Cause like right now, that's the amount of double-sided tape I have left. What would be the problem areas? I think the problem areas would be the wall directly behind the screen that compensates for the lack of greenness. And then also would be the ceiling. Like, those are the main points, because I want to be able to have more. I want the camera to be able to have more range. So I want to be able to, you know, tilt that shit all the way back. You know what I mean? Like sit kind of low if I want to, and then have all that shit be green. And I already know that I don't have enough tape for that. Like I might have enough tape to like get that portion right there, like that portion of the ceiling, and then get what I need to cover the side that the green screen is covering up. But other than that, I wouldn't be able to do much. So yeah, gonna have to order more of the double-sided tape. It has really been my friend in this project, especially when the tax betrayed me. The tax betrayed me ever so much. I still have to return those. Fucking tax. Let's do a dab.
We're all very impressed with Andy's new toy. T-O-Y. Toy.
All right. We just let that heat up. As you can see, I'm wearing my my King of the Hill shirt. Guns don't kill people, the government does, in honor of the inauguration of Joseph Sniff Your Kid Biden. We now have the architect of the '94 crime bill and the former prosecutor from California in the White House. Two individuals that put more people away than most. And how petty is it that motherfucker wouldn't even show up to the inauguration? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna bounce. Like, this is super petty. But at the same time, it's like beyond on brand. It's like, did you really expect him to go? It wouldn't, you know what I mean? At least he's consistently a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I appreciate consistency. You know, once somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe it. Yeah. Yeah, believe it. Believe to achieve. Ow. I just yanked some hairs and they're kind of white. Oh. Should probably shave. But to be honest, I don't think I've ever really shaved in my life. Like, yes, I've like trimmed facial hair, but I don't think I've actually shaved before. Is that weird? Maybe. It's possible. It's possible that it might be weird. And I just adjusted the smoke cam. Smoke cam's probably all fucked up now. Is it? Oh. No, it's not too fucked up. It's pretty okay. Take this opportunity to get the 420 dab ready. Stay hydrated, my friends. Stay hydrated. Nothing too wild, you know me. Nothing too wild. Alright, so we got the 420 dab. Ready and jetty. It's ready and jetty, folks. Ready and or jetty. It's ready and or jetty, guys. Call me ready and or jetty.
One of the drugs that I swallow, and if you got a problem with that, then unfollow. Tomorrow isn't promised, but I'm happy at the thought, though. Hoping that this dream doesn't turn into a nightmare. Outstretched hands for wishes.
Don't mind me.
But I don't know if they will ever come true. Still, I wanna be better for you. I'm wondering if everything.
It's like those lights, I turned them on super bright, and it shot this pain from this side of my eye, like all the way back past my ear. That's probably not good. It just disappears into the ether. Like, where'd all that smoke go? Oh god, it's what I do. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's going down, guys. It's almost done.
But I live for a better drink. I fall in dark, hoping not from the ketamine.
I think I've already gotten myself sufficiently high though, but you know, 420 dabbers. Heat it up, heat it up, beat it up, beat it up. This ain't a slow jam. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we got the countdown now. We got 5 more seconds, guys. It's about to be party time. Party time. Party time. It's party time for me because it's vibrating. But it's been 420. Hey, 420.
But I live for a better drink. I fall in dark, hoping not from the ketamine. I've loved and I've lost and paying the cost. And I struggle on the humble for the better things.
Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh. Boy. When I say boy, do I mean boy? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm stoned chakra right now. Yeah, it's like that, guys. Wow. That was... I wasn't ready for that. Well, I will say that this part of my head from my eye back past my ear doesn't hurt anymore, which it was hurting from the bright lights. So that's good. But damn, that batter hit me. Oh. It's it. Oh, it was crazy. Well, is present tense because it's still currently crazy. I guess I could describe it. I have like this cascading body buzz happening. It flows from the top down with a vibration, like a fuzziness, like that. Oh yeah. I don't know what to do with my hands. But yeah, for some reason I kept, when my hands were out of sight while I was like trying to describe what I was feeling, this was happening a lot. I don't know why. I can't even think if it's something that I normally do. I'm gonna say no. Sometimes I do something like more precise like that, but I usually don't just do this weird, slightly twitchy, just like almost like I'm being the what do they call that guy? The puppeteer. I guess it's just called a puppet shit. I think it's something more fancy, like marionette. You know, the guy that works the marionette. They can't just call him a puppeteer. It'll be fucked up. Look at it on my phone. What? I don't want to hear about some fictional superhero from an animated television series called Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Let me ask it. Hey Siri, what do you call a person that works in marionette? Would you think that we're running out of material? Not putting a pen to the paper, that's inconceivable. More likely run out of swishes to put some weed into. Oh my. Marionette is a puppet controlled from above. A marionette puppeteer is called a marionettist. There we go. I knew there was something. So yeah, like I'm some marionettist controlling the words that were coming out of my mouth. And of course the cotton mouth, but that's a given. That's why I got the water. I always have water on deck. That's one thing that I do like. Like once I started smoking, which was first time that I smoked weed was when I was 17. I didn't start smoking heavily. When I say heavily, I mean smoking every day. I can teach you a lesson. Let's grab a beat, have a session. I bring the heat with no question, okay? A year. Took a year. Took a year to get there. But once I started smoking weed, the cotton mouth was so real that I had to have water. Nothing else quenches the thirst. Period. Like once I started smoking weed, pretty much all other drinks, like for the most part, they just fell by the wayside. Like pop, ew, gross. Juice, maybe in the morning, as long as I also have some water. You know what I mean? Coffee. Ugh. Only do that when I've forced myself to work an office job. And that's because it was free. And I was tired. Like, ooh, this'll help. Didn't. Tasted awful. Made my stomach churn. The only thing that quenches my thirst is water. And now it's my favorite. Everything else is just, you know what I mean? Like pop leaves a weird film in my mouth. Like I can drink juice, but I can't drink a lot. And I have to have some water with it. I never really drank milk, you know? Like when I was little, yeah, because they force you to. And even then it was, you know, like strawberry milk. I wasn't drinking regular milk. Ew. Only time you use regular milk is in cereal. Other than that, ew. I didn't even dip cookies. I just ate them cookies. Fuck, I look like dipping. Like drinking milk, that leaves a weird film in your mouth, even weirder than pop. Yeah, I just drink water now. I like it. I don't want none of that flavored water either. None of that flavored shit. Cause that shit leaves a weird film in your mouth. Like, you know, like that. That's what all them shits, Propel and flavored Dasanis or whatever else is flavored. Or them shits that motherfuckers put in water so that it's not water. It's like, yeah, I'm drinking water, but I just put my little squirt in it and it spices it up. Like, just ruin the water. Call that water ruiner. All it does is, one, make it taste. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss on the taste of those things, but always leaves a weird film in your mouth. It sometimes gives you something that you don't want. Sometimes you end up all jacked up on B12 and caffeine, and all you wanted was some flavor. And now you, when you thought you was just drinking some water, but you knew you wasn't drinking water. You knew you wasn't fucking drinking water. You was squeezing all that bullshit in there. I don't care if it says ain't no sugar in it. Sucralose and all that fuck shit. I don't know where I was going with that. Took a slightly angry turn. Look at all this. Let's bring it back. Hi guys, and we're back to getting high with Stoned Chakra. Hi. Alright, so we still got a little bit of a party. Still got a little bit of a party in there. I'll go ahead and heat this up. Oh, before I do that, I will say that I played a little bit of that new Spider-Man, that Spider-Man Miles Morales. That shit is dope. That shit is fun as fuck. My brother got the PS5, right? And I was walking, he called me. I was like, what? So I was hearing my name. I usually don't hear my name. He was like, hey man. And he had his baby and shit. He's like, hey man, I'm stuck on this spot, man. They keep killing me. Can you beat it for me? I've never played this game before. I pick up the controller. I'm like, what are the buttons? like, what's punch? What's dodge? Like, tell me what's good. And he like gave me the layout of the buttons. I think like the Venom punch was like L1 or some shit. I think punch was square. And I literally, something apparently he was getting his ass whooped at. I didn't know. I picked it up. I beat everyone quickly, and then went into like the part of the story where it does like that. You know how games do that shit where it's like you're doing this long story section, and then it does this break where it does this in between where you're like controlling the character, but it's still a part of the story section. You know what I mean? How the fuck do you describe that shit? The parts where you don't know if you're supposed to be playing the game or not. You know what I mean? You're just sitting there watching and a whole bunch of shit's happening, and then all of a sudden you'll start getting prompts on the screen to do shit. Like, oh, I'm playing the game now? That's what it was like. And so after you fucking beat up everybody and then you fight, like, do a little mini fight with the main boss, she like runs off, and then you have to like chase her through Manhattan and then over the river. That shit looks so good. It looks so good. Like I feel so bad for anybody that got the Xbox, because it's like, what the fuck did you get it for? Like, what did you get it for? For the fucking the Game Pass that you already had on the fucking Xbox Series X or the Xbox One or whatever the fuck they're naming shit. You literally got no exclusives. No exclusive titles whatsoever. Like, how is that even a thing? How do you even release a system that has nothing proprietary about it? Like, have you not watched Shark Tank, motherfucker? Mr. Wonderful says, I can rip that off in an instant. All it does is play games that have already been released. Like, yeah, it's called a computer. Like, what the fuck? How do you do that? Like, once... oh, man, and they really forced themselves into that shit. They forced themselves into that pickle. They're like, ooh, man, our launch title is not ready. Release the system anyway? Like, maybe the third-party titles will carry it. Like, maybe the game that everybody's been hyped for, that everybody's been wanting, the game that we have exclusive fucking marketing deal with, and we made an exclusive system with, maybe that game will save us and tide people over until we can get out the Halo game. And of course that game was fucking Cyberpunk 2077. Whoa! No! Wait, what? It's... And you can't get anything now, so I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anyway. There's literally a system shortage, period. It is so hard to find anything. Like, the only thing that I saw that was available was, like, the Switch Lite. Everything else is gone. Straight gone. PS4, gone. Xbox One, gone. PS5 was never here. It was gone before it was gone. Same with Xbox Series X. Even though it has no... I mean, the Xbox... whatever the newer Xbox is. Gone before it was gone. It doesn't even have any exclusive titles. Switch, gone. Every single graphics card, basically, gone. Like, at this point, like, if you want a graphics card for a reasonable price, you'll have to buy a pre-built system. And it's like, who the fuck buys a pre-built system just for the graphics card? Exactly, no one. It's fucking ridiculous. And I don't want a desktop. The thing that I was trying to do, I was trying to get a fucking graphics card and then get a eGPU enclosure and then boost my shit up that way. You know what I mean? But no. Everything has to be fucking difficult. Of course, every single graphics card is gone, and then all the graphics cards are like double the price now because of fucking Bitcoin and the pandemic. Like, at first it was because of Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. Now it's because of Bitcoin mining and the pandemic. So it's like, made the problem exponentially worse. Like, I was just looking online and a 4-year-old graphics card was like $490. Like this. Yeah, that's what I was like when I saw these fucking prices. And then all the other ones, even if they are expensive as fuck, all the ones that you want, even if they're expensive, they're out of stock anyway. And I'm talking about shit that's like $1,000, $900. Sold out of stock everywhere. Out of stock at Amazon, out of stock at Newegg, out of stock at Best Buy, Out of stock at Micro Center. Out of stock at Walmart. Just out of stock. Just straight up out of stock, bro. Oh shit, what's up? What's up, Stoned Nerd Dab Nukem? That's pretty good. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I am also very baked / stoned / high / turnt / lifted / faded. All the different slang terms for inebriated on marijuanas. That's what I am. I'm Stoned Chakra. Another one. That's another one. I'm so Stoned Chakra. Feel free to say it. Feel free to say that shit. You know what I mean? I'm all out of gum, motherfucker. You know what time it is. I'm all out of gum. But yeah, I've been high. Like I was smoking a bowl, which I didn't finish. It's still right here. Still a decent amount in it. But I took this 420 dab and it was like, and I've been coasting ever since. Okay. Okay. Now I'm basically back to where I was when I did the when I did the 420 dab, and that was just off of the remnants of the 420 dab. There might have been another hit in there, but I wasn't. I'm trying to deal with it. Yeah, I'm so Stoned Chakra all day. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. Oh my gosh! And then because I think they're still doing it. They're doing the Xbox Game Pass, where you get 3 months for $1. I did that shit because it allows you to get PC games. But some of them are just janky as fuck. Like, I'm pretty sure the only one that played like it was supposed to was Doom Eternal and Ori in the Blind Forest. Like, I downloaded this Moro game, and for some reason it just was like, it wouldn't stay in the game. Like, for some reason it kept wanting to take the mouse out of controlling the camera and doing the attacks, and it kept bringing up the fucking the start bar at the bottom of the screen. Hold on. Hard to explain. We're going rogue. Taking the road. Alright, so see, there's my laptop, and then above it is a monitor, and that's what I like to play on because it's nice and it's bigger. It's bigger. It's better. But when I was playing on there, it kept bringing up in Windows what, you know, what this is. Imagine that Windows bar right there. That's what was up there on that screen. And for some reason, that kept coming up in-game while I was trying to do attacks and shit. So instead of doing attacks, it would fucking click one of the fucking icons, and then all of a sudden I was in a web browser or some other shit, which ended up getting me killed in the game because it kept happening and I couldn't figure out how to stop it. Like, I bet it's I swear, some games are like so finicky about playing on the second monitor. Like, they really don't want to do it. They like feel some type of way about it or something. Like, I think I had so much trouble getting Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order from the laptop screen onto my monitor. That's like one of the hardest ones. I think Destiny 2 is really, really easy. And I think the easiest one, what was it? The easiest one was Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because there's literally an option where you get to just select which display it plays on in the video settings. So I think more games are doing it like that now, but still. I guess Shadow of Mordor wouldn't be one of those games. Like, that's, you know, an older game. So it makes sense that Battlefront 2 would have that, since that came out in 2017. When did Shadow of Mordor come out? Oh man, yeah, that was delicious. Excuse me. Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, that shit came out in 2014. So, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Sometimes shit is just difficult when it's older. So, yeah, I really don't know if I'm gonna do anything at this point, because it all just seems impossible. Like, I'd rather just chill with what I got, because what I got seems to be able to take care of most of what I want to do. The real test though is Nier Automata. I'm just really hesitant about paying the monies. You know what I mean? If I pay the monies and then it doesn't run well, that's gonna make me sad. It's gonna be like, very discouraging. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 sounds cool, I think. I've never played the first one. And I think the last Grand Theft Auto that I played was Vice City. Like, I think I played San Andreas, but I never, like, played the game for real. Like, I played it, like, over somebody's house. Like, oh, you want to play a little bit of San Andreas? You know, you drove around, you know, stole somebody else's car for a little bit, maybe run up some stars, but I didn't really play the game. I just now got Grand Theft Auto 5, but like, I haven't really started up into it, because at first I was playing with the keyboard and mouse, but then I stopped because I was trying to get it to work with my controller, but it was being finicky, of course. So then I tried playing with the keyboard again, and it felt so weird playing Grand Theft Auto with the keyboard and mouse. It just felt unnatural. Like, driving the car, I don't know. Maybe it's just something I'm gonna have to get used to, but I did not enjoy it. I'll have to YouTube about properly setting up my Switch controller to work on that, because the thing is, all Bluetooth controllers should work, and that's a Bluetooth controller. So it should work. Oh man, it's water time. I'm super baked and dry mouth. Oh yeah. And now it's shameless self-promotion time. Where's my mouse at? There it is. And for shameless self-promotion time, what we do is we go to Stoned Chakra .bandcamp. No, hold on. Stoned Chakra period Bandcamp period COM all lowercase. And when you go there, you'll have all my music available. It'll bring you up on Kudo, the latest project, available for $4.20 or more. If you want to pay more, that's fine. And then the other music that is available is all the other past projects, which are available for free. You just gotta, give up that email address, baby. Give up that email address, yeah. And then there's the merch tab, where you can get yourself a Stoned Chakra zip-up hoodie. Zip-up hoodies, because we don't do that pullover mess. Follow with the Stoned Chakra long sleeve tees. It's still a little chilly out there. It's January. It might be a little chilly. Stoned Chakra stickers. Stick it on shit. Let them know you like Stoned Chakra with your sticker. And then also Stoned Chakra magnets. How do they work? I don't know how they work, but if you want, you get a fridge, you got something metal, you want to put something on some metal that's not a sticker, magnets. You want to get a PC and play movie battles too. Oh, god damn it. I gotta Google shit. It's a team-based last man standing multiplayer mod of the 2003 third-person and first-person shooter Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy. Successor for the movie battles mod for Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. Purpose of the mod is to allow players to experience set-piece battle scenes from the Star Wars films and the Star Wars Expanded Universe. Although most gameplay features from the base game remain, they receive numerous modifications and improvements while new ones have been added. The mod is notable for improving lightsaber combat from Jedi Academy, which was already regarded as one of the best in any Star Wars game. I mean, to be fair, you probably wouldn't need that powerful of a machine to run this. Like, even if it's modding and adding in new fucking texture packs and shit, it's still fucking Star Wars Jedi Academy. And not to shit on it, but it's an old ass game. So I can't imagine that it would require a fucking system that's super powerful. Like, you can play that shit on the Switch now. Like, yeah. Like, this shit was on the goddamn Xbox, bro. The original. You don't need to fucking get something crazy to play that game. Now, if you wanted to play other games, then yes, building a PC would make more sense. But doing it strictly for that, you could probably get away with getting a $200, $300 tower from a surplus from an office building. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have pretty things. I won't front. I do like pretty stuff. Only reason I didn't get one of those flashy fucking one of those flashy gamer keyboards was because they're all wired. And I wanted something, like one less thing to be connecting with a wire. I've already got so many fucking wires going on right now. It hurts my head a little bit. Like, there's an Ethernet cable, then there is HDMI going from the capture card to the monitor, then there's a USB going from the capture card to the USB hub behind the laptop, then there's the fucking dongle that has the USB hub going into that, and then the audio interface and the HDMI that's going to the monitor, and the Ethernet, and the power, and then the fucking Stream Deck, the mouse, both webcams, something else. Yeah, that's it. Going to the fucking hub in the back. But the keyboard is wireless. I will admit it's a little bit harder to game on. I'll admit that, which is why I try so hard to get my controller to work for shit, but a lot of the shit doesn't have full controller support. It's a process. I might look into getting another keyboard. I don't want to, but if it makes things easier, anything to make things easier. Ease of use, make your life easier, not harder. But yeah, I looked it up. This, in the age of the internet, ignorance is a choice. So anytime that I don't know something, or I want to know something, I just Google it, bitch. Hey. Oh, I guess I could play that out. That's a good song to play out on. That's a good song to play out on. Let's go to YouTube, and what you do is you go to Gotta Get More Smart. Yeah, go to the Stoned Chakra YouTube page, you know what I'm saying? And then we go to What's Love Got to Do with It? Wait, no, we don't. We go to Resonance. And we flip it. We're flipping it. Yeah. Big fat buttons. Big fat fucking buttons. Gotta hit the big fat fucking buttons. Yeah, right now I got these fucking not big or fat buttons. Not big or fat at all. They're really nice to type on. Not so much to gain. But, I mean, when you want to get more smarter, you just, I mean, Google it, bitch. You Google that shit. You gotta Google that motherfucker. You gotta hit him with the Googles. Googles.
Hey, Google it, bitch. 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 What the fuck you asking me? What the fuck you asking me? Google it, bitch. 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 By your generation, y'all not taking is the inspiration for this.
Fuck Bing.
Google it, bitch.
Who is it? Who is it? Bang, bitch,
Nobody
just
gives a
Google it.
fuck
You
about
with the
Bing.
brain, why ain't you using it? Are you dumb and just cool with this foolishness? With the stupid click,
Google,
make you a little
bitch.
bit illiterate. Nah, you a dumbass motherfucking idiot, ignorant, and I'm a hell of a lot different. So please let me explain if you consider this bitterness. Yeah, y'all
Stressing me out.
asking me questions like
I know about
everything in the north,
east, west, and
and
south.
need to get you a compass and
Find a new route. making me sick. Me for this shit. S and go get. Even tablet. Information, demonstrations, simulations, with or a few limitations. New obsession. My projection. Google it, bitch.
Google it, bitch. Google it, bitch. Google it, bitch. Google it, bitch. Google it, bitch. Google it, bitch.
What the fuck you asking me? What the fuck you asking me? Google it, bitch. 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 I like that last solitary googly bitch. You googly bitch. Google. What?
That's what I'm saying, you dumb ass bitch. All you gotta do is type that shit. If you really wanna know, it is not an obstacle. It's so easy, but you think it's impossible. Motherfucker, I'm not that smart. A little less lazy with a lot more heart. Maybe vivid wordplay, making all the birds sway. This is what the girls say when I'm in the worst way. She tantalizing. The hottie with the body got me fantasizing. Until I listen to the word she pantomiming. They come to realize that her brain is silent. Ding dong, lights on, nobody home, so only fix your lips to be
Ding
given the
dong,
dome.
motherfucker.
Information super highway that nobody's on.
Hey.
Google it, bitch.
Hey.
Google it, bitch. Google it, bitch.
You know what I mean?
Google it, bitch.
You gotta tell these bitches to Google it sometimes.
What the fuck you asking me? What the fuck you asking me? Google it, bitch.
But
Google it, bitch. Google it, bitch.
it's been your boy, Stoned Chakra. All my social medias is at the bottom. If you want to donate, the site's at the top. Feel free to catch me playing games. I may be playing tonight. I'll go ahead and throw that out there. Feel free to listen to the music wherever you stream it. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Peace.
Soul and the resonance of this then starts to unfold. And I crack and break like I'm my basket case. Is it a big mistake to feel the light this way? Cause I'm left with all the pieces from the shadow and feelings and leave me ponder the